Less than a year after he walked away from Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane says it's good to be back home. Zidane has been reappointed as the club's head coach. The 46-year-old has signed a contract that runs until 2022. He replaces Santiago Solari, who was in the job for only 5 months. Zidane quit Real last May, soon after winning a third consecutive Champions League title. In recent days, Real have lost twice to their fierce rivals Barcelona and been knocked out of Europe. They trail Barca by 12 points in the Spanish league.
Well,
I know it's a special day. I'm really happy to be back home. I know there will be many questions later on. I don't have much to say except that I'm happy to come back, and what I want is to work again and provide what is always needed at this club, to get the club where it should be. And now the only thing for me is to start working tomorrow. That's it.
Claudio Ranieri made a winning start upon his return to management just 2 weeks after being sacked by EPL side Fulham, who he left in relegation trouble. He's now a feasibility study from football's world governing body FIFA has concluded that the Qatar 2022 World Cup could be expanded to include 48 teams if one additional country is used as a co-host. The Associated Press news agency has obtained a copy of the report, which says Qatar would have to approve who it partnered with. FIFA decision makers are meeting in Miami on Friday to discuss the proposal. Qatar is preparing 8 venues to host a 32-team tournament, but FIFA President Gianni Infantino is keen to include 16 more countries, a move that will raise an additional $400 million in revenue. The study identifies stadiums in Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates that could be used, but also notes, as it currently stands, the nature of Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE's relations with Qatar is such that it would be challenging to organize a co-hosted tournament between Qatar and one or more of these countries. Al Jazeera's Lee Wellings joins us now live from London. Lee, what do you think? Is it feasible?
Well, what is clear is FIFA's determination to make this 48-team tournament happen in 2022 like it's happening in the United States in 2026. That's the reason I would feel that this is even leaked out to the Associated Press, because FIFA want to be seen to be trying to make it happen, to actually be talking to countries like Oman and Kuwait, whilst they acknowledge how difficult it will be for it to take place in any of the other nations that are mentioned, with the blockade going on. I mean, the talk about Bahrain and Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, actually it's all very well saying, well, they have stadiums that could host these games. Actually making that happen politically is going to be so much more difficult than talking about how the stadiums would work. If games were in, for instance, Oman, the stadiums would need to be changed. Time is running out. They need to be ready 12 months before the tournament's even played, never mind the political reasons. And I think Gianni Infantino has actually wanted to make sure that this is all in place for FIFA politics going into the council meeting in Miami on Thursday and Friday. Decisions won't be made until Congress in France in June. But actually, can he take it beyond this feasibility study into getting Qatar to actually find a way to make this work? That still remains an extremely difficult challenge, and there would need to be huge movement that we're not seeing at the moment for it to happen.
Okay, Lee Wellings reporting live from London. Thank you.